Oh, shoot. Forget about the important things here. My microphone fixed. What was that? Here's Jeff.
Hey, Dave.
How you doing, Jeff? Ooh. Full screen. Seems to be working.
Yeah, how you doing?
Good, good. I'm getting an awful lot of noise on the fan. It's all the air conditioning systems or something. I don't know what it is.
Huh.
You know, like S9 noise.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My squelch keeps popping. Do you get your microphone?
No.
Not yet.
No, not yet. It's probably going to be a while. If it's coming from China or,
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It's supposed to be a Kenwood mic. It's not I ordered it from HRO as they advertised it.
Oh, really? HRO got it? Okay. Well.
Yeah. A mic for the my Kenwood 271, whatever it is.
Right. It's probably going to be one of those generic ones like you've already got. I don't know. They say Kenwood, but
I hope
they're made in China. I mean,
Yeah.
they're obviously Chinese mics.
Yeah, I hope this one works because I'm not going to buy another one. This will be number 3.
Yeah, I know. You had a lot of bad luck there.
Yeah. Well, let's see here.
Oh, let's see. Why does this seem so bright behind me? I guess it's just the background. Lights are off.
Hey, there's DJ.
Hey, DJ.
I'm not going to be able to stick around. I got to get to work. I just got home.
Oh, okay. Well,
I haven't been here in already 3 weeks. This is going to be the 4th week. Nice to be busy, though.
so did you just get back or what?
I just walked in the door.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, last week I was on vacation, though. Which I did. I did listen to the net. I heard Randy check in, but I couldn't hear nobody else. Alan, I heard him on 2 meters.
You heard Randy on 2 meters?
On 2 meters.
Couldn't hear anybody else?
I could tell they were there because the squelch would kind of change.
Yeah.
But I had the squelch all the way off, but you could kind of tell
We called for you.
Yeah, the white noise like changed every time you guys would start talking.
I called for you, I guess. There's Sam.
All right, guys. Say hi and bye.
Oh, okay. Well, take care, man.
All right, talk to you guys later.
Bye. Give DJ an early.
Yeah.
I heard Flip call out there about 5 minutes ago, 5-10 minutes ago. So he's on the frequency.
Oh, okay. I don't even have my radio turned down to break it up.
I think I got everything streaming here. Let me double check that my stream is streaming. Oh yeah, my stream is streaming. So let's see. I'm gonna turn that radio down. It's too hard to turn up the squelch. And the other one I've got it way cranked up, so it won't make noise unless somebody comes on or the IDer comes on.
Okay.
Must be just the light coming through the window behind me. Screws me up. It's like I have a glow around me.
Okay, anybody else besides Flip?
Who's that?
Check in early.
It wasn't Flip. Flip's doing the net. That was DJ that checked in. Needed an early check-in.
Oh, okay. Who'd you hear on the radio?
I heard Flip, but he's doing the net.
Yeah.
So he's monitoring. He said. That's what I heard on the radio. I didn't hear any other earlies. I think he's doing the net, and Sam is doing HF, right?
Yeah.
K6WM on frequency, listening for any earlies tonight.
There he is. Do you want me to turn him in? I'll go ahead and call him. I hope I don't get feedback. Hey Flip, this is Dave, KD6ZJZ.
Sir, go ahead.
Yeah, DJ needs an early. He just got home, so he's really busy. So go ahead and give DJ an early all the way around.
Straight across the board. Thank you, sir.
Oh. Well,
Okay.
I have to ask Flip about an update on the antenna.
Oh yeah.
I think he's got the parts. It's just a question of two of us getting together.
Cool. Well, that net thing, if things happening this weekend, that virtual,
Oh, yeah.
I had to bring that up so I can read it.
K6RJ, round ready, K6WM. Cheers, KS6, NME. How you doing, Sam? K6WM. Not too bad there, Mr. Bossman. What's
That's
going on?
annoying.
Not much. We're going to do the net tonight. I understand you're doing 75. Is you or Harold or anything else on the board? Oh, you want to switch? How about you do 75 distributor? No, I don't think so. I have to go change a bunch of stuff.
Find anything in
Oh
here.
my gosh. Oh, Lordy. Yeah, no problem. I'll do 440. We'll see if we can find somebody for 220. If not, I can also do that one. I just have to do it off of a 5 water, that's all. Okay, I'll put you down for 440 and we'll throw it up for grabs on 220. Very good, Sam. Copy that. KS6 6WM. Flip, I got an announcement for 2 meters. Cool. We'll call you when it comes to track. You done with the breakfast on Saturday? Cool. I'll be sure to ask you. No problem. Thanks. It's a W. And it's not a good one. That scares me.
Yeah, let's see everything. Too many email addresses.
I'm sorry, are you asking me now? Yes, you come in. No, my radio went off, but it was kind of fire. Okay, cool. K6 Whiskey Mike.
I'm gonna turn this down.
Yeah, 6NME and 6HR. Loud and clear there, Mr. Whitewater man. What's going on? No, you're not Whitewater anymore. Desert Hot Springs, sir. That's right, yeah. I wouldn't want to be in Whitewater right now, but anyway, I just wanted to get a check, see how I was doing. Here, I'll check in after a little. All right, you're coming in full scale with good audio. KS6NME. Thank you, Sam. Catch you in a little bit. M6HR.
Jeez, what the hell? There it is. Oops. I had you muted, Jeff. I'm sorry.
What's that?
I had you muted because of the radio. I had to turn it down.
Oh, no, that's fine. I was doing some other stuff.
Okay. At least I got this up now.
God, were there only two on here? Where's everybody?
I know. Well, at least I found the right website.
Guys, 6NME, TG6SOI, are you there, Sam? So you, Ron, you drive that KS6NME.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Can you get in early tonight all across the board? I got something I got to do here.
All right, let's see, I got a announcement to make. Anyway, after it's over, give me a call.
All right, Sam. Thank you. KG6SOI.
Got you, Ron, across the board, K6WF.
Flip. KG6SOI.
Got you, Ron, no problem. We'll be starting that in 4 minutes, K6 Whiskey Mike.
Ty, ready to go. Oh, the Zoom meetings are becoming less popular. Apparently, Randy's not here.
Yeah,
That's no good.
surprising.
Oh, there's Sam. Hi, Sam. Thanks for jumping on board.
Yeah.
Testing.
There we go. Now we hear you.
Hi.
Cool. So I get a wall of ham radios behind me or something. Everybody will think it's my shack. I could deceive. I hear people tuning up. That must be Jeff.
What's that?
You tuning up 75?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay. Yeah.
Here he is.
Yeah, it's my worst frequency.
I know.
Just terrible.
That sounds better right there. Sounds stronger there.
Boy, I'm just.
They used to do it by ear. That's why I'm laughing. In the old days. First you go for max noise and receive.
I can't even begin
And
to.
according to the atomic clock, QSE. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Web K6WM, and I'll be working as net control this evening from my house here in Banning Sun Lakes. Although this is a directed net, any stations with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This is an amateur radio informational net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of all weekly nets, please go to w6paparomeocharlie.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. For the announcement, I only have one announcement right now, and that is the Cafe Royale lunch on Saturday is still on, as I understand it, and it's 8 o'clock. You have to get there early for a seat. Is there any other announcement this time? Sam, KI6ME, I understand you have one. Go ahead. That's for me. That would be for breakfast, not for lunch, unless something changed. I had some sad news to report. Earlier this afternoon, right after 12 sometime, Adam Whitlock had an accident and did severe damage to his index finger on his right hand. He's currently at Linda, and so I don't have any update from that. See if they're how they're going to do that. There's not much holding it together. Anyway, the family sure could use your prayers at this time. Okay, I think that's me. Thank you, sir.
Guess we know why Scott's not on here.
Very good, Sam. Was the accident did it damage his whole hand or just the finger? To my understanding, this time, a finger only. Okay, yeah, that's not cool at all. Is there any other announcements at this time? Please come now.
KD6ZJZ.
Distorted and double, but come again?
KD6ZJZ.
Dave, go ahead, Dave. I think somebody doubled it, but go ahead, Dave. K6WN.
You got to take them one at a time, one at a time. Well, we have the QSO Today Virtual Ham Expo coming up this weekend, and it starts actually Friday night. The actual keynote is Amateur Radio's Impact on Problem Solving and How to Create a Global Response to the Pandemic by Dr. Scott Wright. That starts Friday night, our time, at 1800 hours. So sign up and check it out. And over the weekend, there's going to be just all kinds of people speaking about ham radio and different aspects of ham radio. So it should be a fun thing. Go ahead, Flip, KD6JZ.
Okay, Dave, very good. Let me call you again to repeat everything you just said. Was there someone else trying to check in for an announcement?
Comment W6GRH.
Go ahead, George.
Flip, can you see a date on the output of the repeater? Because I over here in Ukaipa did not hear anything. Station with Dave.
Dave, are you on the output of the repeater, or just not getting it right? Go ahead.
Yeah, I was on the output. That's embarrassing. Do you want me to do repeat the announcement?
If you would, and George, you were absolutely right on target. Dave was on the output. So Dave's going to repeat the announcement, and we'll repeat it at the end tonight also. Go ahead, Dave. K6WN.
What can I say? It's an old radio. It said 915. I figured I was on the right frequency. Anyway, yeah, this is talking about QSO Today's Ham Expo. Sign up. Jeff sent out the link. Maybe we'll send out the link again. The keynote actually starts Friday night at 1800 hours. And it's the keynote is called Amateur Radio's Impact on Problem Solving to Create a Global Response to the Pandemic. And it's by Dr. Scott Wright, KOMD, K0MD, who is going to be giving the keynote. So that starts Friday evening at 1800 our time. Sign up, and there are just tons and tons of speakers. Most of them start Saturday morning. So back to Net Control, KD6JZ.
Okay, Dave, thank you much for the input. We'll get with you at the end also. Is there any other announcements at this time? Come now.
Repeater had an announcement.
Not sure for an announcement. This is AJ6LN, but I'll send out a copy of a strategic forecast thing on COVID. My brother subscribes to it. It's a government think tank type deal.
Hey, Randy.
Yeah, okay, very good, Steve. That's good. So you're gonna dispatch that through Jeff?
Yes, through Jeff.
The usual conduit.
Very good, thanks, Steve. Any other announcements at this time? Come now.
Oh, doubling up here.
Nothing heard. Please stand by for the 2-meter roll call.
Sorry about the
Net
echo.
Control
I guess
doesn't
I
respond to
fixed
reply.
it.
A relay is highly appreciated. Is relaying. Okay, let's do with the net.
You on YouTube anyway. Got an echo going on.
6AGB, around Joe.
Yeah, good evening. Joe, N6AGB, Ukaipa.
Yeah, very good. Thanks for checking in, Joe. Really appreciate it. Mike, KK6BUW, are you around?
This is Mike, KK6BUW. Back to you, Flipper.
Thank you much. Thanks for checking in. You're sounding good tonight, as usual. How about Dick, KF6BWH? You around?
Good evening, Flipping the Net. This is Dick, KF6BWH. No traffic.
Thank you, Dick. Nice signal. Sounds pretty good. Warren, NF6 Charlie. Are you around?
Warren.
Nothing heard. And Mr. Motorboat, Jeff, KB6CA. Are you around, Jeff?
Hi, Flip. Yeah, I assume the motorboat is probably here, although I can't hear it. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha. Thanks for doing the 2-meter net. And back to you, Flip.
It's motorboating.
Yeah, thank you, Jeff. Thanks for checking in. How about Fred, KD6DKH? You around, Fred? Nothing heard. How about Ed, W6EJM?
Out of sight.
Nothing heard. How about Gene, K6, Electromotive Force?
Good evening, this is Gene, K6 EMF in Beaumont. I have no traffic, back to net control.
Thank you, Gene, for checking in. It's good signal sounding tonight. How about Edie, KN6 EMT, around Edie?
Good evening, Flip. This is KN6 EMT, ED in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
Thanks, Edie. We appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. How about Joe, KK6 FYE?
We'll give him an early across the board, KS6 enemy.
Thank you, Sam. We'll do it. Voice of the past, George, W6GRH, man on his toes, catching everything. You around, George?
Hey, good evening, Flip, and to the rest of the net. This is George, W6GRH, back to net control.
Thank you, George. Thanks for checking in and being on your toes tonight. How about Mike, KM6ICT? Are you around? Comment. How about Steve, AJ6LN? I know he's around.
And he's around, Flip. Thank you for calling in the net. This is AJ6LN, and we're enjoying this beautiful, clear weather. The smoke, though, we don't have to put up with.
Comment.
No comment.
Yeah, you missed Ken, N6HR.
No, he checked in.
Okay, thank you. I missed him.
I didn't check in.
Didn't, but I got him from earlier, and I just assumed he was around. Sorry about that.
I call everybody, Flip. You don't understand how it works.
HR, go ahead, Ken. Check in.
M6HR. No traffic.
Sorry about that, guys. I put an X there, and I just assumed it was checked in. My mistake. And let's see. How about Larry, KE6MAE? You around, Larry?
Good evening, Flip. KE6MAE. And no traffic. And check me into the 440 and 220 if you would, please.
Early's.
We got you. Marked down here, checking in across the board, and even without, yeah, we got you. How about Dwight, KD6 MLS? Nothing heard. How about Sam, KI6 NME? You're here, I know.
This is Sam, KS6 enemy, back to net control.
Thank you, Sam. How about Pete, KJ6 NRR? Are you around, Pete?
I sure am. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you, Flip.
Thank you, Pete. Appreciate you checking in. How about Dave, WB6OUJ? Are you around? Nothing heard. John, KFC, post office guy. Are you around?
This is KF6POG. No traffic for the net. Thank you for calling.
Thank you, John. Appreciate you checking in. Really do. How about Ron, KA6QGR? Are you around? Nothing heard. And, of course, Randy. Who could miss Randy? Are you around, Randy? KJ6RJA or K6RJA? Go ahead.
No, funny thing, Flip. I just happen to be around, and it's K6RJA with absolutely no traffic.
Nice for you to check in, Randy. Do you mind throwing your hat up in the air for 220 tonight?
Yeah.
Did I know this was coming? Yeah, I'll take care of it there, Flipper.
I think you heard me before. You just weren't going to answer.
Well, I was, wondering.
Thank you, Randy. I'm just teasing with you. Thank you much. Appreciate you doing it, and thanks for checking in. Sounds really good. How about Michael, KM6RRS?
This is Michael, KM6RRS, no traffic. Appreciate it if you could check me in for the 220 and the 440, and thanks for doing the net.
We got you. We got you there. We got you, just wrote it down. That's very cool. How about Earl, KM6SPY? You around, Earl?
This is Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl, Val Vista. No traffic, back to net control.
Thank you, Earl. Thanks for checking in tonight. We appreciate it. How about you, Mike? WA6UIJ, and quit blowing my receiver off the table. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll do what I can. Actually, I could probably lower the volume, the power down, which it is. Anyway, good evening, Flip. Thank you for doing the net, and good evening to everybody else. No further traffic. Back to net control.
Yeah, very good, Mike. You're not as loud as normal. You must have backed off the mic or something, but totally still 100% copy. Nice signal. How about Ed? KM6UWI.
Good evening, Flip, and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Back to net control.
Thank you, Ed, for checking in. Appreciate it. Nice signal. Tina, WA6WFV. Are you around?
No, she's gone.
Nothing heard. I'll check myself then. Flip K6WM. How about Scott? KI6WOD. You around, Scott?
He's not available, so let's give him an early.
Across the board?
Absolutely.
You got Scott across the board. How about Dave? KD6ZJZ. Dave, go ahead.
Yeah, I'll wait for the identifier anyway. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, and I just sent an email to Jeff to redistribute to everyone regarding the expo, just so that there's a little more information on that email. Back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Okay, very good, Dave. Very good. Any missed members? Any missed members at this time? Please check in.
Question, Mr. Net Controller, sir.
Mario, W6OH. Are you around, Mario?
In there.
Repeat again. Did I miss something? K6WM.
Comment.
Oh, Sam.
Yeah, did you get an early check on DJ?
Yep.
I did, from Dave, straight across the board.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Mario, a W6OH. Let's try that again. Heard. How about Ed? KI6ADQ. You round, Ed?
KI680Q. I'm a evening, Flip.
Evening, Ed. Thanks for checking in. Sounding good tonight. Is there any other visitors that'd like to check in at this time? Come now. And nothing heard, and this kind of concludes the roll call. Does anybody have any further traffic at this point? Okay, no traffic at this point. We'll repeat kind of what we had as announcements earlier, the second Saturday breakfast, and I think I said breakfast before, but maybe I said lunch, I don't know. Breakfast is on for 8 o'clock at the Cafe Royale, as I understand it. Get there early. Also, Sam announced that Adam Whitlock, and I didn't get his call. Do you have his call, Sam?
Not right in front of me.
Whitlock lost his finger on his hand, and I guess it's in pretty bad shape, so prayers going out and so forth. Also, Dave said the QSO today is putting on the virtual Ham Expo. Starts Friday at 1800 hour, I guess, for the inaugural announcement or the kickoff, and there's more stuff to follow all weekend. And Dave, if you want to add any more comments, please do it now. Go ahead.
Jeff is sending out an email with a lot more details. So that's it. Back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
Jeff sending out an email which will outline it further. And EJ6LN Steve has a strategy forecast for COVID. I'd be interested in that. And if Jeff would blast that out, because I've been following that very closely, and it's kind of cool to see what the latest news is. Other than that, no announcements. No more announcements, hour. That's it. The San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month at the Beaumont City Hall, Room 2, but not happening right now. We're still virtual. All members are urged to check in each week for an update of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6paparomeocharlie.org. Thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Flip, K6WM, please stand by for the informal 440 simplex net that Sam is doing tonight along with 75 meters. And the net is on 447.080 megahertz at 1900 hours. The 2-meter net is now closed. And, by the way, Randy has gracefully announced to do the 220 tonight on the standard frequency. The 2-meter net is now closed at 6:47 p.m. local time. Good evening to y'all.
All right.
KJ6NRR, WA6UIJ.
WA6UIJ, this is KJ6NRR. Go ahead, Mike.
Hey, Pete. Well, I went over to the landfill today with 3 gallon jugs of sharp.
I'm just gonna close it. Hey guys.
How about you, Sam?
I muted the.
Looked like you had a tough day.
Who?
Oh yeah, I left my computer at work, so I'm on my phone right now.
Oh, you had to bring your computer to work?
Well, he's dedicated.
Man.
Well, I've been trying up computer. Somehow my boss decided to set it up differently, and I'm having trouble getting at his mailbox is locked.
Oh.
So I brought mine down to do whatever I had to do.
Gotcha.
And then I left it there because tomorrow morning when I get in there, I've got to email off some things. And I all forgot totally about this meeting tonight. That was the other thing.
Okay. It happens.
Sam.
But I'm only going to be here limited because I only got so much battery left on my phone.
Oh, I gotcha. No problem. It actually working pretty well, except you have to hold it, I guess.
What's that, Jeff?
That was Adam Whitlatch.
I can set her down on the desk.
Okay. Go ahead.
Adam Whitlatch had his finger injured.
Yeah, you didn't hear the announcement? Sam?
Yeah, go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, that was Adam Whitlatch.
Yes.
How did it happen?
He was working on his truck.
Oh boy.
I think the transmission fell on his finger, something slipped, and anyway, it is not in good shape.
Oh, that's too bad.
And of course, paramedics picked him up, took him to Loma Linda. No family can go in.
Oh boy.
Yeah. Well, you told me it was an accident. I was thinking like a car accident or something. I'm glad it wasn't that.
I was thinking maybe it had something to do with bow and arrow.
Yeah.
Yes, it was his right hand.
He just messed up his finger. I screwed up my finger working on a radio one time. But it's still in one piece, though.
Wow.
It's just bent a little bit.
Yeah, I've been lucky. I busted mine up pretty good over the years.
Yeah. I got rough hands.
I ain't got a straight finger.
I've been doing more of that in my old age anyway. It's kind of weird.
Was that from your mama beating on your fingers, getting you straightened out?
No.
Yeah, I hope not.
It wouldn't be from that. Them rulers from the teacher?
Yeah, the rulers. That's why my mom had one of those. You pull out the ruler and you start running. Holy crap. That hurts.
When I was at grammar school, they used a yardstick or a yard pointer.
Oh, they actually had when I was in intermediate, school, they had like a bat. It was like a design. It had holes in it. It was designed to hit you on the bottom, and it hurt.
Damn right, it hurt.
Not that I experienced it very often.
I'm just saying that a friend told me about it.
Yeah, one time I got in trouble. The only time I got in trouble with the coach, he brought me inside, and he said, "Just pretend like I smacked you on the bottom." And then after it was all over, I thought, I wonder if he does that with everybody.
Well, I've had a few from coaches, and I had a few from one from a science teacher, and there was another teacher, bless his heart, that showed me my evil ways.
Yeah. Yeah, we had the gym teacher was the guy that dished out the punishment. I can't even remember what I did that was so wrong. It could not have been that bad. I don't know.
I don't think I ever got whooped with the stick in high school, but the boys' locker room was full of smoke, and I was the tallest one at the other end. And guess who had to go to the office?
Oh, so you got caught for smoking when you didn't actually participate?
Well, I didn't say that.
Well, I think they oh, okay. I remember it was a very common thing when I was in high school that kids were smoking in the bathroom, and it was really disgusting. And so one day they decided, I think I was a junior, it was like 1975, they were going to get really smart, and they created a smoking area. And they let all the kids that were 18, because they had to be 18 to smoke legally, they allowed them to smoke in the smoking area. Of course, nobody cared whether you're really 18. It was a huge nightmare, and it lasted for about a month and a half, and they decided to forget it. It was like just a bunch of students all got together and smoked in this one little spot. It was right behind the band room, too. It was really disgusting. My life in high school. Shouldn't have got me started.
Who's George calling?
I better turn on my radio, I guess.
Real quick before you jump over to the 440, what type of printer did you get?
That's right, 440.
Well, guys, I'm going to have to drop out of here. My battery's about dead, and I'm having a crappy internet connection.
Okay, Randy, we'll hear you on the air. Take care, man.
All right.
See you later.
Take care, guys. We'll see you later.
Yeah, it's the 78.
You want me to do the 220 for you?
No, he's doing it. He's going to do it. It's just he doesn't have a computer, so he's using his phone for the internet. He's going to be on the radio. He's going to be on the radio.
Over to Best Buy.
But I appreciate the offer, Sam.
A single printer in stock.
Take care.
I went over to Walmart, and they had two printers. One was an HP, and the other was a Canon. Each one was a very low-end printer. They had a couple of, they had 3 Canons and 4 or so of the HP.
Mike discovered this hard-to-find printers.
We take a ride into Redlands, and we found something, and it looks pretty good.
I went to Redlands to get a printer.
Went to Redlands to get a printer?
Well, that's great that you actually bought something and it actually worked. All right, I was just curious, Mike. So, hey, I'll let you go to get shifted over, and I've also got...
What I was told was that there's so much crap coming from China all at once that they can't get it all here fast enough. And that's why there's no mice, there's no printers, there's no webcams. But I don't know if it's reliable or not. It's just supposed to be really a question of congested overseas traffic, which is weird. I don't know.
Yeah, so what did he get?
He needed a printer. I guess his printer broke. He needed a new printer.
Yeah,
he went to Best Buy and he couldn't. They had no printers. They didn't have a single printer. So he went. Then he went to Walmart and they had 2 printers and they were really low end. He didn't like the looks of it, so he ended up going to Redlands to buy a printer. He didn't say where he went. I don't know. Office Depot or something, I think. Yeah. So that's typical. And online, it's pretty much the same thing. It's hard to find stuff. A lot of stuff, you can find it, but it's marked up. Like, seriously marked up. Like, you know, people are reselling it for 150% of the list price.
Really?
Stuff like,
Gee whiz.
Stuff like video cards and computer components right now are really hard to find. Power supplies. Don't know why. I'm not ordering them anyway, so.
Yeah, bring money and show up.
I'll turn the radio back on, I guess.
I always do that, Sam.
Yes, I'll do that. KI6NME.
Okay, W6GRH, WA6UIJ. Looks like we've got you down there, George, to assist in with the ushers on Sunday at 7:45. So kind of like the way you've been
You have to
doing
do
it.
the church traffic.
And then for the 8:45, looks like if you have the time or whatever, you may hang in there for that too. So we'll see how it goes with which ushers show up.
Okay, copy that, Mike. Not a problem. WA6UIJ, W6GRH.
Sound like a motorboat on George's signal.
We'll be going over to 440.
George had a motorboat. That was weird. Okay, I got 440 up.
KI6NME,
Go ahead, Mike. This is KI6NME.
Your granddaughter wasn't with Adam when he got hit, was she?
No, he was home and she was up with her friend up at, up by where
I don't
Teresa lives.
understand what happened either.
Okay. What, he got in an accident at home?
No. He was putting the transmission in, not an accident. It was not an automobile accident. It was a accident while he was installing. I think he was installing his transmission.
He was trying to install his transmission.
Boy, okay.
Something fell on somebody's finger.
Is that going to affect his participation in the Olympics?
I think that's the other guy.
Well, I heard that there was a separation of bones, so it has to be a graft. Hard to say.
Oh, wow.
Doesn't look well, that's for sure.
No, I always thought it was the other child.
Sorry to hear that. Very sorry to hear that. Okay. Well, maybe if they put off the Olympics, I'm not sure. When would they do play?
Yeah, he's got another year now.
That's been put off until 21, so that may give him some recovery time.
Right
yeah, he's going to a competition or something next week, I think down in Texas or something.
Oh, that is so sad. All right. This is WA6UIJ, and we'll be standing by.
6 enemy.
You got 40 seconds. $40 seconds till 440, 70 centimeters.
Seconds to go.
30 seconds. Yeah, 20 seconds is what my watch said. Can't wait for the virtual Hamfest.
QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November by call, and I will be working as net control this evening for the extremely informal 440 net. We have Jeff sending out some information on a get-together of hands and stuff, and with some good speakers on that, and it'll be sending that out here shortly for this weekend. And as I spoke earlier, Adam Windlatch, Scott's son, and Kathy's son, I think was installing a transmission, and he had a slip or something, and anyway, greatly injured his index finger on his right hand. So the last I knew, he was at the hospital, and they're waiting to do an evaluation, and of course, nobody can go there except Adam. He's there by himself. I haven't got an update yet. And I think, let's see.
It's Derek that does the archery.
My memory slipped my mind. All right, well, when maybe we get to Steve, he can inform us and get us all back in line. Anyway, that's all I have. Does anybody else have any other comments and or announcements? Well, hearing none, we'll start with the 440 net. I'll be working off the July 22nd active roll call, and we'll start off with, as we do, top of the list, N6 AGB, Joe. Contact Mr. Treasurer, sir, KK6 BUW, Mike.
This is KK6 BUW, Mike. Back to you, Mr. Sam.
Doing a mighty fine job there. Let's see, I always like to say Dick, but he's usually busy. KF6BWH, Dick? Warren's probably not home yet. Mr. Secretary, sir, it's got to do all the work for the club. KB6CA, Jeff.
Hi, Sam. Thanks for doing 440 net. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6 Charlie Alpha.
No problem, Jeff. Having a good time here. How about Ed? W6EJM. Are you there, Ed?
Give it up, Sam. He's not there.
Turn Zoom off. I kept hearing somebody following me with my words. All right, let's see. Ed, next Gene would be next. K6 EMF, Gene. And out of East Hemet, KN6 EMT Edie.
Good evening, Sam. This is KN6 EMT Edie in East Hemet. No traffic, back to net control.
Good to hear you, Edie, and you have a mighty fine voice. Good audio on that. Let's see, and we had no response from Gene. KK6FYE, Joe, we got him an early across the board. The voice of San Gorgonio Pass, W6GRH, otherwise known as George.
Good evening, Sam, and to the rest of the 440 net. This is George, W6GRH.
He's got
back
motorboat.
to net control.
He's got a motorboat.
Copy that, boy. I tell you, when we get to that repeater over there, you just blow the socks off.
He must have a Kenwood, too.
Job. All right, N6HR, Ken. I don't think you're here. Nothing out of Kim. Moving on down to old Loose Nichols himself, AJ6LN, Steve.
Hey, Sam. This is Steve, AJ6LN, and maybe N6HR hears. If you do, come on in, Ken.
Yeah, don't forget Ken.
Think he's busy rag chewing.
Very likely. Okay, Sam, thanks for calling.
No trouble. I'll check myself in as net controller. Moving down to past treasurer, KJ6NRR, Pete.
Good evening, Sam. This is Pete, KJ6NRR. No traffic. Back to you.
Check-ins today.
All right, thank you, Mr. VE, sir. Moving on down now to my old backup here, KF6POG, John. I must have brought him a warm muffin or something to keep him busy. How about no, Father Ron? He's not there. Randy.
He might be there.
K6 RJA asked for an early.
Don't skip people. He's at home.
And Michael out of Sun Lakes, KM6 RRS has an early across the next two. And SOI also has an early across the board. Oh, now let's go back to East Hemet. We'll get a good call right here now. KM6SPY, Earl from the Antenna Farm.
Kilo Mike 6 Sierra Papa Yankee, Earl, Val Vista. No traffic. Good job, Sam. Back to net control.
All right, Earl. Good to hear you. Hope we can see you on Saturday. D2. WA6UIJ. D2.
Hey, Sam. Thought it was Lame Duck 1.
I think he is.
Somebody got it before me, I guess, huh? Anyway, no traffic. Thanks for doing the net, and back to net control.
All right, my apologies there, Mike. Sorry about that. I've heard DJ got it early across the board. How about the councilman out of Calmesa now? KM6UWI, Ed.
Good evening, Sam, and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa. Back to net control.
Thank you. Boy, you guys get on that 440 repeater right on top of you there. You guys just have a wonderful signal. I always like to try Tina because she's got a good voice. WA6WFV, Tina.
She's out of town.
P6CA.
Go ahead, Jeff.
Yeah, Sam, Sam, I think Tina might have taken off on her trip to Colorado.
She left Tuesday.
Seems like we were talking to her the other day, and I think she had one day before she was going to leave.
Oh, good for them. I hope they're safe and don't catch anything. Thank you, Jeff. Certainly appreciate that. Well, let's see. We had up an early for Scott across the board. Mr. President, sir, how are you doing on 440?
Oh, if I can find the right microphone. Hello, Sam and everyone. This is Dave, KD6ZJZ, no traffic.
I got a good copy on you. No problem there. Mario didn't show up earlier. How about my old friend Ed, KI6ADQ, Emmett?
682, Emmett. Evening, Sam. Once again.
Nice and clear, nice and clear. Good audio on that. Do we have any other members that would like to check in and or visitors or anybody in particular or not in particular to our informal 440 net? If so, please come in the call.
6 Kilo Zulu Mike, Ray.
Ray!
Ray, come back with your suffix again, please.
You know, Ray.
November 6 Kilo Zulu Mike.
KZM.
Copy.
He's a member.
Thank you, Ray. Got you. And I got you too there, David. Dwight. All right. Anybody else? Guess what? Hearing none, I will go ahead and close the net at approximately 19 hours and 36 minutes. Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo, turning the frequency to normal use, and thank everybody for the use of the repeater. KS6 enemy clear.
Okay, turning zooms back up. I'm on 220. And I'll be right back. Here, I'm gonna mute myself.
Sam. Sam, who was at the November 6 Zulu Mike?
K6RJA. Could I get a signal report from one of you Sparkonians out there?
I don't know what IR, but IR not that. IR Kilo 6 November Mike Echo, loud and clear.
Thank you, Mr. Captain Sunshine, for that wonderful report.
Traffic, just that particular kind only.
Okie dokie, well, I know I'm a-working, so I'm ready to fly.
Southwest or American?
I'm going to take Continental.
Oops, I'm mute.
Bound to road to go.
I'm back.
You're using a Continental left?
Sounds good to me.
Sam.
Sam's got his speakers turned down.
Oh, does he?
So yeah, you want to probably talk to him. Do you want me to catch him on the radio? Tell him to
Yeah.
turn the speakers up. KI6NME, KD6ZJZ.
Yeah, go ahead. KS6 enemy.
Jeff wants to talk to you. Can you turn your speakers up?
Speakers up as loud as they will go. On which frequency?
I mean on Zoom.
This frequency.
Zoom. On
on
Zoom.
Zoom. No, I'm totally out of it.
I'll be right here.
He turned them down. He forgot. He turned them down probably.
Here I am.
Yeah, Sam, who was at November 6
it's Ray.
Zulu Mike?
That's Ray.
Where's Ray?
Ray?
Ray, yeah.
Who is that?
You know, Ray, Blue Cross Ray. Red Cross
Well, I've
Ray.
got a
Red Cross
November
Ray.
Was that Red Cross Ray?
I call him Red Cross Ray because he's involved with Red Cross. Ray, is he not on the list of members?
No, I've got a Jay Hansen, November 6th, Zulu Mike, Jay Hansen.
No. What's the call sign, Sam?
I don't remember. I just got the suffix.
Yeah, no, I copied November 6th, Zulu Mike.
No, it's not Zulu Mike. No. What's the suffix, Sam?
Oh.
Zulu Echo, no, Zulu Mike Kilo. Kilo, there's a kilo in it. Kilo Mike Zulu, I think it is. My memory's terrible, too. I think it's Kilo Mike Zulu. Ray.
I got Zulu Mike.
No, it's Kilo Mike Zulu. I'll find him.
Kilo Zulu.
Kilo Zulu Mike.
Kilo Zulu Mike.
That's Ray, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kilo Zulu Mike. That's the guy that's who it was.
Okay, God, he never checks in.
I know. I was shocked too.
Yeah, I hate to put him. I hate to make a change on the list.
Well, he checked in. Or it was only on 440, but maybe just happened to be listening.
440, yeah, okay.
So I don't know. It's probably not going to be permanent, Jeff. I don't know.
He's really involved now with Solera.
You know, unless he checks in on 2 meters, I think I'd keep him off the list.
Yeah.
Unless he wants to be on the list, I guess it's up to him.
Well, we'll see if he shows up next time.
Yeah, if he shows up for anything else. I mean, if he only makes one 440 contact, forget it. No, I like Ray. He's an interesting guy. Okay.
Yeah, I heard they had 42, 46, something like that. People needed a place to stay going through Beaumont High. And of course, they're handing out tickets for them, credit cards to go to motels.
That's nice. So, are there a lot of homes that were destroyed, or do you know?
I heard something into 20 now, finally.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, from that fire?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really? Wow.
I was surprised that there hasn't been more along, but I figured they just didn't have time to count them.
Has it worked its way all the way to Whitewater?
Yeah, it's last I saw the map, it was above the res.
Yeah, wow. It was going to go to. They were afraid it was headed toward what's that? 62. The one that goes out to.
Right.
Yeah.
Out toward.
Pioneer Town had been evacuated.
Oh, here we go.
Good evening, members of
You two guys.
the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Randy, K6RJ, and I'm going to be your informal net control operator for the 220 net. Now, being this is a very informal net, and as far as announcements go, I forgot most of all of them except for the club breakfast at the Cafe Royale on Saturday morning. And if anybody would like to repeat their announcements, you can please come now. Well, hearing none.
It's just 220. We don't need announcements.
And everybody interested, jot down the notes and looked up on email. So, without further ado, let's go get this son of a gun started.
Let's get this going.
Joe, M6 AGB, are you out there? And my jacket and my pants too there, Joe, but we're not going to get into that. Anyhow, Mike, KK6BUW.
I couldn't hear Joe.
This is KK6PUW Mike. Thank God you're not on Zoom and we can't see you without pants on. Anyway, no traffic. Back to you, Randy.
Boy, I had to get off Zoom there, Mike. Let's see, Dick, KF6BWH.
Not for the reasons you might think.
Hearing nothing. Jeff, you're going to cross-band on me right now here? The unsung hero of the SPARC Amateur Radio Club, KB6CA.
I'll bring up the repeater.
Hi, Randy. Here I am, cross.
And clear on Mount Edna.
I hear you fly by on 220.
Gotcha, Jeff. Thanks for the check-in. And you're sounding good on the repeater. Okay, Gene, K6 EMF, are you going to check in on 220 tonight? Well, apparently not. But this here angel from East Hemet will surely check in and put a smile on my face. KN6 EMT, Edie. We got you check. Thanks for the check-in.
Couldn't hear anything.
And hope you're staying safe down there and cool. All right, George, I don't think I'm going to hear from you. I don't think you do it. W6GRH?
He doesn't do 220.
Didn't think so. I know Ken don't do it. Steve, though, does. He's counting his nickels over there in Banning, AJ6LN.
Hey, yeah, Randy, I do. I count those nickels. I think I'm up to 3 of them right now.
Loose nickels.
Almost enough for a soda. Okay, let's see, Dwight, KD6 MLS, are you with us?
This is Dwight, KD6 MLS, no traffic, back to you.
It's you, Dwight. Good signal, as always, by the way. And Captain Sunshine, KI6NME, Sam.
Sunshine.
All right, you Wrangler, sir, with all your jersey made. This is Sam, KS6NME.
Captain
Sam,
Sunshine.
you have a wonderful signal.
It's always louder than everybody else.
I just want you to know that.
Not bad for 5 watts, huh?
220, Dave, does WB6OUJ?
Sam's got a better signal than Randy on 220.
Not tonight. How about John? See if we can wake him up from his nap. KF6POG? Refusing to answer, so I'm going to check myself in. I know I'm here. Let's see, Michael, KM6RRS had an early. And Ron, KG6SOI, haven't heard from him all night.
He's got it early, but he doesn't do 220.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you for that. But I know this fella does. Earl, KM6SPY, if he ain't swinging from an antenna.
Not worth trying. It's a lot of scratch.
Alrighty, Earl, we're going to be looking forward to it. And if we don't hear you, I'm going to make sure that you get checked in just because I know you're trying. Okay, Mike, I know you got 220, little radio in your pocket there. WA6UIJ.
Hey, Randy. Thanks a lot for doing the net tonight. This is Mike, WA6UIJ.
Sounds good.
Well, little radio, big sound, Mike. A good signal, by the way, coming in. And let's see, DJ has an early. How about Ed? I know he's just chomping at the bit to check in. KM6UWI.
I am chomping. Good evening, Randy, and the rest of the group. KM6UWI, Ed in Calamasa, back to net control.
Right, thanks for the check-in, Ed, and a great signal as always. Tina, I'm going to say an early. Flip refuses to do, I'm going on record here, Flip refuses to do 220. And Scotty has a early, and let's all pray for his son that finger, they're going to be able to fix it up, and it'll be okay. And Dave, our exalted leader, KD6ZJZ.
Hello, Randy. Thanks for doing the net on 220, my favorite band. And everybody, check into the expo. The email's been sent. Back to net control, KD6ZJZ.
I got you, Dave. Thanks for the check-in, and it is a wonderful band, and you have a great signal on that wonderful band, by the way.
Thanks.
And how about Ed, KI6ADQ, as a visitor? Evening, Ed. Thanks for the check-in, and you got a great signal coming out of Hemet there, by the way.
I Couldn't hear him.
And, okay, is there any other visitors that'd like to check in or miss members, late, forgetful, had a mouthful of dinner, you know, whatever? Nope. Seeing how it's pretty darn quiet out there, I'm going to close this son of a gun down. Remember everybody to jump on over to HF, to 3945, and we'll be looking for you on that net. And this is your obedient net control operator, K6RJA. That's Randy, by the way. And somebody call, and every check-in is greatly appreciated.
Thank you for doing the net, Randy. Mike, WA6UIJ.
Got THF radio on.
Hey, Randy.
Yes, sir.
If you could get about 10,000 points, seeing how you're able to run right through it. KS6NME.
Thank you, sir. Well, you know, I don't deserve any points because all us cows do our best for Jersey, mate.
Oh. He's a cow now. Brown cow now. Dangerous leaving these radios on, but I guess I will anyway. Well, I got Skype back up. I mean Skype. Zoom, whatever this thing's called. And I hear somebody on HF. We're not alone out there. I hear aliens on HF. Yeah, I don't know. That's pretty weak. Try tuning again. Does weird things to my computer.
A6RJA monitoring.
Well, that's good of you to monitor there, RJA. This is Kilo India 6 November Mike Echo with a clear copy on you, sir.
Well, thank you. Are you doing this net tonight, Captain Sunshine?
You're absolutely right there, Mr. Wrangler, sir.
Well, super duper, because I have a fantastic signal coming in from you.
Yes, you do.
All righty then. Well, I am going to be standing by and be Johnny on the spot when it's my turn to check in.
All right, copy that. I'll be back. I got to kick the dog out.
Don't kick the dog. Don't kick the dog.
Well, George, I hear you down in the dirt, but I got a copy on you, sir. How are you doing tonight?
I don't know how you can hear him.
Well, I'll be sure that you have a big fat check mark right next to your name there, Mr. George.
Somebody's trying to tune up. I can almost hear George. He's real weak on my station.
All righty, sir. You stay safe out there, by golly, and we'll hopefully this all blows over soon, so we'll all be able to get together and have fun again. Anyhow, okay, sir. This is K6RJA. I'll be standing by.
The last time I saw you on Zoom, you were sitting.
Well, I'm standing now.
Oh, be careful. You had a tough day.
I know I did, by the way, and it ain't over. And I'm going to go on Zoom for a couple minutes and say hi because I got a little bit of battery left.
Well, I'm going to go ahead and check in so you won't have to come back unless you just want to listen.
I see him trying to come in. We have no video yet. It's almost working. Ouch. There he is. Now I see you. Well, Randy, we don't hear you, though. I don't know why. You're not muted. And I don't have you muted here either, I don't think. Oh,
I am not muted right now.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I got you now. I'm sorry, it's my fault.
Oh, that's fine.
I turned you down because there's so much traffic on the radio. But
yeah, it gets a little confusing after a while there, doesn't it?
It does. Too many people receiving the same signal.
Oh.
Jeff's got some email or something.
Okay, there I am, back to normal. It's a little different on the phone here, so...
it is. You look different, too. It's kind of a wide-angle view.
Oh!
There's Ginger. Hello, Ginger.
The boss is here. Who's down there?
That's Randy.
He's hiding over in the corner.
Okay.
Randy and Sam. Sam's in the corner.
Are you the only four on tonight?
That's it.
I think, yeah. Sam is,
I don't know.
Sam has the speakers down, I think, too.
This is about usually it for the net.
Oh,
yeah, it's about normal.
Uh-huh.
We don't have big turnouts.
I was looking at the smoke. There's still smoke.
Oh, that's no good.
Mountain.
Yeah. I guess it's almost went to Whitewater now.
Oh, is it?
That's what Sam said.
It went east, huh?
Didn't buy that radio equipment.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. Okay. Well,
All right. See you later, Ginger.
have a nice night.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
Well.
Yep. Exciting times.
Yeah. In a way that I just don't like very much.
Looks like our resident fire's kicking back up again.
I know.
Is it kicking up again?
Well, it looks that way.
30 seconds to go for the HF net.
Uh-oh. There's the curtain call.
His watch is pretty accurate.
I just wanted to stop by and say hi again. So.
Well, thanks, Randy.
I'm going to say goodbye.
Thanks. Take care, man.
Hey, Randy. See you.
Here in the air. Okay, I'm going to mute Zoom now.
And according to the National Standard, it is now 17:30 hours local time here. QST. Good evening, members of SPARC, the San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. I will be working as net controller this evening for this HF net from my location here out on the west end of Banning, not too far from the old Fire Museum. Although this is a direct net, any station with emergency traffic may break in at any time. This amateur radio information net for the San Gorgonio Pass cities and towns of Banning, Beaumont, and surrounding communities. For information on the times and frequencies of our weekly nets, please go to w6prc.org. Visitors are welcome and encouraged to check into the net after the regular roll call. And now for the announcements. The announcements we had this evening. Let's see. Steve had an announcement along with something, and then Dave has an announcement for the expo type thing with meetings and everything. It's going to be this weekend, starting Friday night. Jeff will be sending out further instructions on how to do that. And then our prayers and wishes for the Whitlock family for Adam and his finger that I haven't heard him more about. All right. If there are any stations with additional announcements, please come now. Please stand by for the 75-meter roll call. If net control doesn't respond to a reply,
A relay is greatly appreciated. All right, we'll be conducting the 75-meter roll call from the active roll call of 7/22/2020. And I will be working with those that have checked in earlier on one of the frequencies before this time. So, at the top, as always, is N6AGB Joe. Nothing heard. Mr. Secretary, no, Mr. Treasurer, sir, KK6, BUW. Uh-oh, our money's gone. Let's move down to Mr. Secretary for sure now. TV6, CA, Secretary Jeff.
Hey, Sam. Thanks for doing the HSNet. This is Jeff, Kilo Bravo 6, Charlie Alpha.
Well, you got a good, strong signal there at the end, Jeff. Mighty fine job. All right. How about Ed? W6EJM. Ed? Nothing heard. Gene, K6EMF. How about you, Gene? Nothing heard. Oh, let's try Edie. See if Earl will let her use his antenna. KN6EMT. Edie?
Not on HF, Sam. She doesn't have HF.
Nothing heard. My nurse friend Joe, KK6FYE, has an early.
She didn't have a box by
How about the voice of the San Gorgonio Pass? W6GRH, George.
George had requested an early.
Thank you for that, Randy. I greatly appreciate that. N6HR, he doesn't do that. How about our old base member here, AJ6LN Steve?
Hey, Sam, the rest of you guys out there in the net and the young ladies, this is Steve, AJ6LN.
All the young ladies.
You're doing good out there, Steve. Did get a nice, good, clear copy on you. MAE doesn't do HF, not entitled to. Oh, okay, Sam, that's me. I'm the net controller. Okay, get myself checked in here. How about the old treasurer himself? KJ6NRR, Mr. V.
This is Pete, KJ6NRR, with no traffic. Back to you, Sam.
Good job, Pete. Good job. Old used junk. Let's see if he's in today. Are you there, Dave? Nolan telling where he is. WB6OUJ, Dave. Nothing there. KF6POG, John.
This is KF6POG, and nothing for the net. Back to you, Sam.
All right. Oh, you just didn't want to share with us. You got so much stuff in that brain of yours. We'd die getting to half of it. All right. Michael, I don't think he's set up for HF there, but we'll give him a try. KM6RRS. Michael? Nothing heard. Ron SOI has an early. All right, Earl, here's your chance to do it. KM6SPY. Anybody get a copy on Earl?
I'm afraid I don't hear anything, Sam, but I did tell him that I would make sure he gets checked in.
Oh, okay, so he gets it early. Thank you. Greatly appreciated that. Okay, Earl, very good. How about I'm going to get to write this. How about old D1 here? WA6UIJ, ex-President Mike.
Hey, Sam. This is Mike, WA6UIJ. Thanks for calling the net this evening. No further traffic. Back to net control.
Mighty fine job. Wonderful audio. About 11 and a half over. All right. Coming down from that, let's go to Mr. Councilman out of Calamasa. KM6UWI, Ed. Copy that. Got you right at my noise level of 7, but I was able to read you, so therefore, wonderful copy. And Tina's out having a good time. And Flip, he didn't want to do it. I tried. Scott's got it early. We're down to Mr. President, sir. KD6ZJZ. Hey!
Okay, Sam, how's it going? This is Dave, KD6ZJZ. Put down 100 watts and causing very little interference with my computer, which probably means no reflected power. Back to net control.
Copy that. Doing good job. Yeah, I'm only putting out 76 watts right now. All right. Let's see. Ray, are you there? Nothing heard. Well, let's go back over to Hammond again and see if we can get Ed there. KI680Q. All right, Ed. Another mighty fine job, Ed. You're doing a good job. You guys have got some power over there. All right. Do we have any late or missed members or visitors that would like to check in? If so, please come with your call.
A6RJA.
I hear Randy, the hurdler. Let's go.
Would you please check me in, sir?
I already have you checked in, sir.
Oh, well, you did not call my name, so I was just wondering.
I wanted you to know how the rest of us all cows feel.
All righty. Thank you, sir.
All right, I got you. It's because thank you. Later, bye. Anybody else? Well, seeing how this is the HF net, then I have things to do. Let's see. This completes the 75-meter roll call. We already went through that. We didn't have any visitors. Does anybody else have any further traffic for the net at this time? And I went through the announcements already, so we're down to this next to last paragraph. The San Gorgonio Pass Amateur Radio Club meets at 7 p.m. on the fourth Thursday of each month. It says here at the Beaumont City Hall, Room 2. We're not too sure about that because we can't get out of this COVID-19 situation. In the meantime, Jeff sends out a Zoom meeting and we get to all go on and have fun. Everybody picks on Randy just because he's such good looking. All members are urged to check each week for updates of club activities. Please check your emails and visit our website at w6prc.org. And thanks to all who checked in this evening. This is Sam, Kilo India 6, November Mike Echo. For all you Diddy chasers out there, go to SPARC 2 and stand by for instructions. The net will now be closed at 19:40 hours local time. Good evening to all, and thanks everybody for participating. We'll return the frequency back to normal use. Returning the frequency back to normal use.
Thank you, Sam.
Oh, my pleasure.
All righty then. Well, this has been another great COVID-style Wednesday. Okay, we got bad news everywhere, of course. Yeah. What are you going to do? I know Jeff's Diddy chasing already. I'm going to go ahead and call this a day. Call this a net. So 7-3, everybody. Stay safe out there. Don't work too hard. Just ending the Zoom meeting. And now I'm going to end the YouTube live stream. If I can figure out how to do that. How if this end this sucker.